told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can tell it's the playoffs by the atmosphere in this locker room. Guys trying to stay loose, but there's a serious focus, a serious undertone. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Basketball. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The closer is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's Fresh. Then it's the chosen one. And it's the quick in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bulls, Reed out there with P. Then it's Big Smooth. Then it's Jordan. And it's Boomer in at the point. Look at the Lakers. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. Big Smooth. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Rodriguez passes to the quick. Here's the chosen one. Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim. Now Reed passes it to Big Smooth. Here is Boomer. Goes up the baseline. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Rodriguez outside. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Now, here is Reed. He's guarded closer. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Chicago. Here's Boomer from the left block. He sends it through. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The chosen one passes to Rodriguez. Here's the chosen one. And the Lakers with another miss. Here is Boomer. Down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, number 45. Shooting 1.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. The pass to the quick. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Here's the closer. To end the drought. Here's the quick. And at last, they get one to fall.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
In the corner, Reed with it. Pass to Jordan. Here's Boomer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And it's 8 points for Boomer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
The chosen one passes to the closer.
2 minutes.
And the foul on Pete. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, the captain's checked in for P, and Money subbed in for Boomer. And the Lakers also making a switch. Che's checked in for the quick. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Now here's Che. Here's the chosen one. And the 3 off target. It's an 8-point differential. To the inside. Stolen. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Chicago. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Jordan. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Rodriguez. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's blocked. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And that one drops for him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Reed with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Taken away. Here's Mr. Perfect. Makes it off the glass.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Jordan against Rodriguez. Jordan with it. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Lakers trail by 10. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, we've got Jordan. Mr. Incredible is out there with the captain. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Money in at the 1. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. The drive by Jordan. Chalk up 2 there. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment.
That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Chosen Ones got 5 points in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Money. Pass to Mr. Incredible. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 to shoot. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul. He's checked in for Chicago. Boomer comes in for Jordan. The Quick, he's checked in for the Lakers. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Mr. Incredible. Shot clock at 6. Here is Boomer. He's got 8. Kept alive. Here's P. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. He gets it in there. And the Bulls lead by 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Rodriguez. And that's going to be a travel. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Take a look at the Quick. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Here's P, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's the Quick. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Money. That one's no good. That makes them 1 for 2. Los Angeles has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Softly drops in the floater. A-Train's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here is Boomer. He's got 8. Here's P. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's the Chosen One. He's got 5.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And yes, it's good. Boomer's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's the Chosen One. Here's Mr. Perfect. Shot clock at 5. Fresh, the pass to the Chosen One. Connects from 3-point range. The Chosen One's got 8.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Driving in. Banked in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Passes it to A-Train. From beyond the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Boomer. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's Mr. Perfect. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at the Bulls, they wanted to get out to a fast start in this championship series, and their solid play in the first half of Game 1 was a big step in the right direction. These two teams seem to still be feeling each other out, though, so it could be anybody's game. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
They put a big effort in the rebounding, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
Ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. They've got the quick, the chosen one out there with Fresh. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's the closer in at the 4-man position. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got the first points of the second half here for the Bulls.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Mr. Perfect. It's tipped.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Jordan the pass to Pete. Bounce pass from Jordan. Now, here is Reed. T right on him. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. Right edge.
Bulls have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line for one,
And that one misses. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to the chosen one. Now Rodriguez. The pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the quick. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the triple. And that's 13 points for the chosen one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Jordan. And there it is for him. And the Bulls lead by 9.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass it to Mr. Perfect. And here's Rodriguez. On the wing. That's no good. That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field. Outside Jordan. Here's Boomer. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Timeout called the Lakers. I don't like what Boomer has done in this game.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovable. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable.
James checked in for the quick. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Over to the left wing. And the pass to the chosen one. Pocket 6. Tipped away. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Big Smooth, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 14. This is it to Mr. Perfect. Here's Rodriguez, guarded by Jordan. And here is Rodriguez. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mr. Perfect. They need this, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
So for the Bulls, the captain's checked in for P. Mr. Incredible comes in for Reed. And Money subbed in for Boomer. And then for Los Angeles, Fresh is checked in for the closer. And it's A-Train in for Mr. Perfect. The Bulls leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining. In the third.
The pass to Big Smooth. Here's the captain. Here's Big Smooth. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Big Smooth got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Passes to the chosen one. Here's A-Train. And the 3 ball is good. A-Train's got his second basket of the night.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Bulls moving the ball around. Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Lakers trail by 15. Here's the chosen one. He's got 13. Again, Los Angeles.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Here's Money from 13. Got a piece of it. And he stays with it. Great open look there.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the Lakers have possession. The Bulls knocking down the three. Here's Fresh. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Number 1 at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. He's checked in for Chicago. Boomer comes in for Money. Here is Mr. Incredible. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Another one falls for Chicago.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
3 seconds left, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And he makes that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls leading by 17. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got P. Jordan is out there with Boomer. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, there's a reason, Greg, they've held on to this lead. I mean, being very cautious and controlled with their passing and execution offensively.
Here's the chosen one. Rodriguez passes to A-Train. Now here's Fresh. Clock at 4. Fades away. Rebound by the Bulls. He's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mr. Incredible, the pass to P. Kicks to Jordan. Here's Big Smooth. He's covered by Fresh. Here's Big Smooth, and he can't bank that one in. Lakers trail by 17. Pass to the chosen one. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Chicago.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Chicago calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable.
Ladies checked in for Mr. Incredible. The closers checked in for the Lakers. Mr. Perfect comes in for A-Train. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. Here's the chosen one. The Bulls knocking down the three. And there's the pass to Mr. Perfect. Back to Rodriguez, right wing. Here's the chosen one. Tried to cut. Right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The Bulls leading by 18. It's Jordan on the wing. Here's Big Smooth. That one drops for him. Big Smooth got 12 points in just the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pass to the chosen one. Lakers working the ball around now. The quick passes to Mr. Perfect. Now here's Rodriguez. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
There's the pass to Boomer. Back to Jordan. There's Big Smooth. And he uses the glass on the layup. Big Smooth got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Big Smooth.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
We may have focused on other players coming into this game, but now all eyes are on him. I guess something about the NBA Finals brings out the best in him. The Bulls leading by 22 to the left side wing. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Quicks got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
They're certainly starting the finals off. On the right foot, and this will be a comfortable win for them in game one.
Yeah, this was a statement game, and what a time to make it. I'm sure it's going to get tougher for this group, but they won't be able to just run away with the championship. But tonight, they clearly established themselves as the stronger team early in this series.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Big Smooth.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Chicago ball.
Chicago making some changes. The captain's checked in for Big Smooth. Robertson comes in for Jordan. And Money subbed in for Boomer. And then for Los Angeles, Che's checked in for the closer. Ben McLemore comes in for Fresh. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for the chosen one. Reed with it. Now guarded by Che. Reed the pass to the captain. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McLemore from outside the arc. Out to the right wing. Here's Wanamaker. He kicks it to Whittington. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I want it all, no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want it, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power with no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the scene. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know what's
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. Cutting right through the heart of the city, the Chicago River and the Windy City are setting today. We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson. And with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. And it's the closer in at the 4 spot. And for the Bulls, and it's P in at the 4. Taking a look at the Lakers, down 1-0 in this series. How crucial is a win tonight?
How crucial? Extremely crucial. Historically, the odds of coming back from a 2-0 deficit, less than 10%. They have to consider this one a must-win.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here's Boomer. Pass to Jordan. Shot is up. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's the quick. Here's the chosen one. Shot clock at 6. The fader. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that.
Shooting for Los Angeles, number 43, taking 2 shots.
misses. That one's no good. Here's Reed. To the paint. Pass to P. Tipped. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Mr. Perfect. Got a hand on it. Now here's Jordan. To the inside. Big smooth. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And now another look at that Mobile One block defensive performance.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Here's Boomer. And again, Chicago, no good.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Blocked! And they recover it. Pass to Fresh.
Chicago foul. Number 45. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's the closer. 6 to shoot. Here's Fresh. The three-pointer off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Reed. Blocked!
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's the chosen one. And he drains the quick shot.
Glad to get that out of the way. Now, maybe these teams will settle down that they finally got a bucket on the board.
And the Bulls call time here.
It's time for T-shirts.
Boomer. Pass to P. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by the Quick. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Boomer. Three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Fresh to the left wing. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Los Angeles ball. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
.156 left in the first quarter. Jordan with it. Here's Money. Now Jordan. Here's Mr. Incredible. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the captain. And again, no good by Chicago. The Lakers in the lead. To the right side. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Down low. Here's Big Smooth. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Fresh. To the wing on the left. Here's the chosen one. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Assist goes to.
Here's Money. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And here's Jordan to the paint. Here's Big Smooth. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 77, number 1.
Here's Jordan. Here's Big Smooth. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Here's Fresh, covered by Jordan. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Yep, that one's good.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Here's Money. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead. They're up by 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Now Los Angeles with it. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. And it's the chosen one. In it to 1. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Mr. Incredible. Pass to Jordan. Unloads from 13. Here's Big Smooth. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Number 15. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. The Lakers with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to the chosen one. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Money. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Mr. Incredible. He buries it from 3.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Pass to Fresh. From the arc. Connects from downtown.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to the captain. Lets it go from deep. Bulls keep it alive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Fresh. That one's good.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Inside. Here's P. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fair. Fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, number 1. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Reed. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Fresh. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. He's got 9.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now Jordan. Here's Boomer. Yep, that one goes. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's the chosen one. Got a piece of it. He's got a clear path. Boomer can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the three-pointer goes.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Bulls have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Jordan with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to P. Here's Boomer. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovables.
The Lakers making a switch here.
All right, fans, that was your Lovables dance team. Make some noise.
58 seconds left in the half. Here's A-Train. It's deflected. Pass to Fresh. Clock at 6. Here's the quick. To the middle. Here's Boomer. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Fresh. He's got 12. Here's the quick. And the shot goes in. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Money. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the left wing. Here's Boomer. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Lakers on top, leading by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Taking a look at the Lakers, they're playing well in spurts and find themselves in a very competitive matchup at both ends of the floor. With a chance to even the series up tonight at one game apiece, they have a lot of motivation to play tough in the second half. What do you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Their passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. The Lakers in the lead. And it's Boomer in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Pass to the closer. Here's Mr. Perfect. 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock from behind the arc. Got a hand on it. Here's Boomer. And they'll get another chance. Big smooth. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to the chosen one. To the wing, right side. Here's Mr. Perfect. That three's off the mark. And the Bulls shooting just 33% so far in this game. Now here's Jordan, tightly guarded. Here's Boomer. This for the tie! Can't get it to drop.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Pass to the chosen one. Over to the wing. Here's the quick. Here's the chosen one, covered by Jordan. Here's the closer. It's hauled in by P. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to the quick. Here's Fresh. Takes a three. Mr. Perfect shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Out to the wing. Here's Reed. Gets the 3 ball to go.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Pass to the chosen one. Here's Fresh. Here's the chosen one. Here's Fresh. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 15 points in the game.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Jordan misses. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage.
2 minutes.
Here's the chosen one. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Money. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Jordan. Here's the captain to the paint. Here's Big Smooth. Count it.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Lakers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Fresh. Covered by Jordan. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Pass to Big Smooth. Here's Money. Here's the captain. That one's wide left. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Jordan. Here's Big Smooth. Give him 8 points now. And Jordan is good for 3. And the Bulls lead by 2.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the left side wing. Here's the chosen one. 6 points for him. Pass to Fresh. 6 to shoot. And again, the Lakers, no good. Here's Mr. Incredible to the middle. Here's Big Smooth. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls out in front, up 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers. And it's the chosen one. In at the point. Pass to Big Smooth. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Money. Here's Mr. Incredible. No good with the triple. The Lakers trail. Out to the right wing. Here's Fresh. A shot from the high post. Pass to Jordan. Here's Big Smooth. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one. Handed him important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue on D and getting some steals.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Knocks it loose. So it's Chicago now. The Bulls have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Now here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. Here's Big Smooth. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Down low. Here's the captain. And he dunks it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
So both teams changing. It up here, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, "If at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one." Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so here is Chicago following the score by the Lakers. Pass to P. Here's Boomer. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reed. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's the quick. Here's the chosen one. From deep, Jordan. Up again.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Time running out for the Lakers. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's the closer. Rebound by the Bulls.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Boomer. Pass to P. Here's Boomer. Inside. Goes up at the stripe. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now a 10-point Chicago lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Number 3. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that brings him within single digits. Both shots good from the stripe. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're up by 8. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here.
Look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get down for the Lookable.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
The incredible display of shooting, just absolutely pure out there tonight. I mean, really able to maintain a high percentage by picking and choosing solid shots, all while outsmarting and outworking the defense.
Boy, he is raising his game in the postseason, no doubt about it. Only certain players respond to playoff pressure like he has. Impressive stuff. Really left him alone that time.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's the closer. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
Game 2 of the NBA Finals has been decided. Now the teams will be switching venues, but boy, what an important win for the Bulls.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a tidy 2-0 series lead.
And obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games. If they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't let anything distract them, they'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
Count it.
With an excellent balance of size and touch, he's a tremendous finisher right there inside.
Now here's Jordan. He's closely guarded. Pass to Reed. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Boomer. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has...
Up, I'm sliding through. She like it too. We trying to feel. I wanna take my time with you, but I ain't got no time to lose. So you must have got me confused. I got a bounce, me figures in high amounts, put digits in my account, trying to buy a house. And I ain't performing when I'm talking about rolling loud. We get it in by that like it's allowed. If we see the don't panic, run to the money. We never had it. Get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turn it savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it. Don't panic, run to the money, we never had it. Get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turn it savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The busy freeways of Los Angeles. Well, before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there. And you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in LA, and remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. P out there with Reed, and it's Boomer, then it's Jordan, and it's Big Smooth in at the 5, down low. And for the Lakers, the Quick is out there with the closer. Then it's Fresh, then it's the chosen one, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the 3. A look at Chicago. Taking care of business, Greg, in these NBA Finals. A win here tonight would almost guarantee them the title.
Yeah, I mean, they held home court in the first 2 games, but in this one, they'll face a hostile crowd and a team with its back up against the wall. They're going to have to match that intensity if they're going to take complete control and go up 3-0.
It is going to be some scene here tonight. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Back to Rodriguez. Takes a three. That shot off. And it's Chicago the other way. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
They should take credit. I mean, they were out there impacting shots, preventing easy looks. They made things tough on them.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to the quick. Rodriguez feeling it out a bit. Here's the closer. Stolen. Outside Jordan. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes it to Boomer. A three ball. And Rodriguez pulls it down. The pass to the quick. Here's the chosen one. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here is Boomer. Pass to Reed. Here's Big Smooth. Nails the baby hook.
The feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. A solo fast break. Here's Reed. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And the shot goes down.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Rodriguez outside. Pass to the chosen one. Pulls up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Boomer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Passes it to the quick. Lakers working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock. They get it back. Bean, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on that.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. James checked in for the quick. Fresh comes in for the closer. And it's A-Train in for Mr. Perfect. The Bulls also changing it up. The captain comes in for P. And it's Mr. Incredible in for Reed. Now here's Rodriguez. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He was all alone on that one.
It's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes. Lakers trail by 6. Here's the chosen one. Tries from 16, and again it's the Lakers.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Here's Jordan. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Jordan's got 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jordan against Rodriguez. And the pass to the chosen one. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Rodriguez. Here's the chosen one. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here is Boomer. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. We're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
They've got Fresh, the chosen one out there with Fresh. Then it's Jay. And it's A-Train in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here is Mr. Incredible. Swiped it away. Here's A-Train, guarded by Jordan. Rodriguez outside. Pass to the chosen one. Lets it fly from 18. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Mr. Incredible. Hands it from downtown. Mr. Incredible's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Passes it to Rodriguez. Baseline Jay on the way, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Rodriguez has got his first points in this one. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Some changes for the Lakers. The Quickies checked in for Jay. The closer comes in for Fresh. And it's Mr. Perfect in for A-Train. P, he's checked in for Chicago. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Bulls moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Jordan from the arc. Goes back up, and the layup is good. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to the Quick. Here's the closer. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Rodriguez has got his 4th assist in this one. Chicago leading by 5. It's Jordan on the wing. Shoots over Rodriguez. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
From past the arc. The offensive rebound. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Jordan the pass to Money. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. Lakers trail by 5. Pass to the chosen one. Rodriguez outside. Here's the closer, guarded by Jordan. Here's the closer again, Los Angeles.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. Knocked loose. The pass to the captain. And the foul on the closer. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Reedy's checked in for Mr. Incredible. And it's Boomer in for Jordan. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
1:32 left to play in the first half. Kicks to Reed. 5 on the clock. Here's Boomer. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Boomer's got 7 points in the game. And so it's Rodriguez with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 5. Pass to the quick. Here's the closer. Poked away. Here is Boomer. 7 points in the game. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. James checked in for the Lakers. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Big Smooth, he's checked in for the captain. Here's Money. No points in the game yet for him. Yep, it counts. And the Bulls lead by 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Shoots the 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Here is Boomer. Out left to the wing. From the baseline. It's deflected. Rodriguez outside. Out to the wing. The chosen one. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Rodriguez has got 5 assists tonight from deep three-point range. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Bulls leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for the Bulls, they came in with a 2-0 series lead, yet still played with a real sense of urgency on both ends of the floor. That's the kind of focus and commitment that wins you championships. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Whatever their game plan was defensively.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Jordan is out there with Boomer. Then it's Big Smooth. Then it's Reed. And it's P in at the 4 spot. Here's the chosen one. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Five to shoot. Rodriguez outside. And the Lakers get it back. To the wing right side. Passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's the chosen one. Here's Mr. Perfect. Knocked away. Chicago leading. Reed the pass to Jordan. Inside. Here's Boomer.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made one and missed one. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers trail by 3. Rodriguez outside. Now the pass to the quick. The chosen one passes to the closer. Here's the chosen one. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the quick. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. On the free throw, no good. Here is Boomer. 9 points in the game so far. And they get it back. Got a piece of it. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's the chosen one. Reed covering. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Rodriguez against Jordan. It's over Rodriguez. Jordan can't get it to go. The Lakers trail. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Rodriguez. Oh, that's blocked. In the corner, Reed with it. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Sinks that one from the post.
Timeout, timeout.
And the Bulls lead by 3.
They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Fresh is checked in for the closer, and it's A-Train in for Mr. Perfect. Then for the Bulls, the captain's checked in for P. Mr. Incredible comes in for Reed, and Money subbed in for Boomer. Here's the chosen one. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Here's Money. He's covered by Fresh. Pass to the captain. Here's Big Smooth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 5-point Chicago lead. The chosen one passes to Rodriguez. Here's A-Train. Back to Rodriguez. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
This is it to Big Smooth. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. A nice shot by Jordan.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Lakers trail by 6. Rodriguez outside to the middle. Here's Money. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Fresh picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Shea's checked in. Here's Mr. Incredible. And the layup's good off the glass. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle. I love the spirit. Shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Big Smooth the pass to Jordan. Here is Mr. Incredible. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Money. The pass to Mr. Incredible. There's the triple. No good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
You got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Jay. Fresh is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's the chosen one, and it's A-Train in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Mr. Perfect. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
At the line for the Lakers.
And he can't get the first one. The closer's checked in for Fresh. So he can't get either to fall. The Bulls leading by 3. Now, here is Reed. A shot, no good.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Here's A-Train. Jay outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's A-Train, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here is Boomer. To the paint. Here's P. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Los Angeles calls timeout. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Kept alive.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
Here is Boomer. Pass to Reed for three. Offensive rebound. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for Big Smooth.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from A-Train.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Boomer the pass to Big Smooth. Here is Boomer. The three. Tracks in the tray. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Pass to the closer. Poke loose. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Reed. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The closer's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes to the chosen one. Here's the closer. Six on the shot clock. Chicago grabs the miss. Big Smooth got rebound number 8 now on the night. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. From 13, got a hand on it. Here's A-Train. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolute...
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rodriguez is checked in. Money's checked in for Chicago. And here's Jordan outside. And again, Chicago. No good. Rodriguez outside. The pass to Mr. Perfect. And the Lakers with another miss. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks to the inside. From the wing. Doesn't go for him. Rodriguez against Reed. Got it!
And they do have a foul to give.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Boomer.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
In the corner, Reed with it. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling, and suddenly we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting, so I can't let my face.